Right guys, last month I showed you how to grip a skateboard. Today I'm going to put this all together and show you how to build it up into a complete. The reason these parts don't look brand new is because none of them are. I took my board apart to give it a clean and now I'm putting it back together. So first off, I'm going to start with how to build up your truck. So you have two bits. You have the hanger and you have the base plate. This bit here is called the kingpin. So you need to get your bushings. These are the small rubber bits that go in the middle. You'll notice there's two sizes. There's a big one and a small one. So your big one is going to go on the bottom right the way down. Get your hanger. Stick your hanger on. Get your small bushing. Put it on top. Get your washer, put that on, then your kingpin nut, screw that on, get your T-tool or a spanner and give it a tighten up. Some bushings will have a washer that goes underneath your bottom bushing. Mine don't, so I don't put it in. Once you've got that tightened to how tight you want it, put it to the side and do the same with your other truck. So bottom bushing first, hanger, top bushing, washer, nut and tighten. Then to the side for later. Now let's mount the trucks onto the deck. Because of how I've gripped mine, two of my holes are already exposed, but two of them are not. But what I do is I get my Allen key, put it through the hole, and gently pierce the grip tape. Once you know where your holes are, get 4 bolts, pop them through the holes. If you ride with a riser pad, put your riser pad on, slide your truck on, and if you notice the kingpin is facing in the middle of the board. Then gently screw the nut on to all 4 of the bolts. Do the exact same on the other side. So you'll notice the trucks are on, but they're still really loose. That's where we get our T-tool, or Allen key and spanner, whichever one you have to hand. And what we do is we tighten it up. If you're unsure which way to go, always remember lefty loosey, righty tighty. When you're tightening your bolts, you don't want to over tighten them, because if you over tighten them they'll sink too far into the deck, so you want to tighten them just enough so they're flush. Next up, we just have to put our bearings into our wheels. We have 3 parts for it, 2 bearings and a spacer. They're going to be placed like this inside the wheel. So place your bearing onto your axle, wheel over, push down as hard as you can, and that's 1 bearing in. Now second bearing and your washer, put your wheel on again, push down as hard as you can until the bearings flush. Now your wheel should spin straight. If while it's spinning it's wobbling a bit, that means your bearing isn't setting straight, so you just need to push it down a little bit harder. And we repeat that step for all 4 wheels. So when we go to put the wheels on, you will need 2 little washers, your wheel with bearings and a nut. Your first washer on, then your wheel, second washer, and then your nut. Get your T-tool, tighten the nut up until your wheel won't move up and down. And it's a bit of resistance on the wheel, so I'll loosen it off a little bit. And when I move it, you can hear the movement but can barely feel it. It'll spin nice and freely. And I do that to all four wheels. I'm going to go have a play on this, so I'll see yous later.